control. Politicians and celebrities make deals behind closed doors, promises broken, and their income soars. Hidden agendas run the grand parade. In the circus, choose a masquerade. Believe me, I wouldn't lie. I've been given money, power, and fame to keep you in line.
Welcome, everyone. I'm here today with Minnie Cat, and
Hello.
we are going to be going over her day for Take Your Child to Work Day. Shadowing me, a stay-at-home mom. So before we begin, Minnie Cat, how are you doing?
Good.
How was your day?
Well, I stayed at home.
Okay. And did you learn anything about being a stay-at-home mom?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. What about... So what do you want to be when you grow up? Do you know?
Rich.
Okay, rich. All right. How are you going to become rich? Did you put any thought into that? No. So we're just going to hope for the best. Okay. Do you have any hobbies that might make you money somehow in the future? No. Okay. So we're just going to hope and pray that we someday make money somehow.
Indeed.
Okay, so, all right, let's go over the schedule. So here's the schedule of everything that we did today so that you can learn what it takes to be a stay-at-home mom, just in case one day you are ever in the position. So what did I do today? Go read it out loud. What's the first thing on the list? Okay.
10:30 a.m.
10:30?
Wake up, mother, and ask for food delivery from French bakery.
Yes, exactly. So at 10:30 a.m., Minnie Cat wakes up Big Cat to order her French bakery delivery. Yes. Okay. So, like, what do you feel about that? Like, did you... So like, first thing in the morning, we ordered some food. Was that good?
Yes.
Did you appreciate that? You like the food?
Yeah. I like food.
Okay. So that was a good morning, right? Do you feel like you could do that? Like, if you were a stay-at-home mom, do you feel like you could wake up at 10:30 and order food?
Go on Uber Eats, yes. Press a button, yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So then 11 a.m., what did I do? What did you learn?
You unload the dishwasher according to the notes.
Yes.
Okay.
So unloading the dishwasher. Have you ever unloaded a dishwasher? Answer yes or no.
I think I took out a spoon.
Okay, so you could definitely unload a dishwasher, right? Like, if you were a stay-at-home mom someday, you could unload a dishwasher, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so not too hard. So it's 11 a.m. Nothing you can't do. Okay, 11:15. What happened?
You yelled at me to get out the metaverse.
Yes, you were in the metaverse, so I was yelling at you to get off the metaverse. Like the little, what's it called? The VR headset thing. Jeez. Did you listen? No. Okay. So how long did you stay in the metaverse?
Maybe like 30 more minutes.
Okay. 30 more minutes after.
You're only supposed to do 20.
I know. You're supposed to only be on there for 20 minutes, and then you have to look at something far so that your eyes don't get all messed up. Did you do that? So I guess not. Okay.
No.
So, all right. Okay. All right. And then what happened next?
At 11:20 a.m., food bakery food comes. Mother has coffee, eggs, and turkey croissant sandwich
Yes.
while watching the Sprinkle Sprinkle lady explain how to get money from my dad.
Yes. Okay.
I wonder who wrote this.
Yes. So at 11:20, we get our food delivery comes. I have my coffee, which I had delivered today. Normally I make it myself from my fancy coffee machine,
Yeah, sure.
but we got it delivered today. And I made eggs and I put that on my turkey croissant sandwich from the bakery. And I was watching the live of the Sprinkle Sprinkle lady talking about how to get money. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Have you ever watched? Do you know who that Sprinkle Sprinkle lady is?
I mean, I think I've heard you watching it.
Exactly.
Oh.
All right. So next up, what happened?
12:30 noon, Mother turns on the robot vacuum. It is very loud.
Yes. Okay. So then at 12:30 noon, I turn on the robot vacuum. And I didn't put when I got ready. Okay, that's true. How long
She
does it?
never got ready.
Yeah. How do I look like this? How did this happen?
You did this like just now.
Yeah. So like literally it takes 5 seconds to look like this. That's the amount of effort we put in. I have my tinted chapstick. And this is my hair just straight out of bed. And I just changed my clothes. So yeah, never got ready. Okay. So it turns on the robot vacuum, 12:30 noon. And then what happened at this time?
Yelled at Mini Cat to put clothes away.
Yes. So at 12:40, that's when I started yelling at you to put your clothes away. So did you put your clothes away yet?
Sure.
No. Did you put your clothes away? See, being a stay-at-home mom is so hard because the kids don't listen. Do I have to beat you?
No.
I'm pretty sure it's still
No.
legal.
No, it's not.
Well, how are we going to get you to clean up your clothes?
I do it on my own terms.
Okay, so in an hour after we stop, I'm going to throw your clothes away and that'll teach you. Good luck wearing the same like sweater every day for the next year. Are you going to start doing your laundry?
I do my laundry sometimes. I also did your laundry.
You've never done my laundry. When?
Last week.
I've never seen this. Okay. All right. Then what happened at this time?
Mother puts in a load of laundry.
Yes. So at 12:45, I put in a load of laundry. And then what did I do after that?
You streamed.
I streamed from what time to what time?
1 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. I
1
believe.
Yes. 1 p.m. to 3:30. And then what? What happened after that?
You yet again stream.
Streamed again. And what are we going to do for the rest of the day?
You're going to cook dinner, walk, sauna, and bath.
Okay, perfect. So you got everything right. So like, was this really hard or do you wish you were following your dad at work today?
Reading the script was not hard.
Okay, so who do you prefer to like be when you grow up? Me or your dad?
I think I'm going to choose a freeloader.
Which is?
I wonder.
Good God. Oh, so are you going to give me some tips for getting monetized? Since you always tell me that I don't know, I got to do YouTube. How would you let me get monetized? What can we do?
You have to do more shorts.
I don't like shorts. What am I supposed to say in a shorts?
All you're supposed to do is just like screen record and then post it.
What are you even talking about? What
Like
is
if
screen
you just
record?
like screen record like the phone area, like a rectangle vertically, and like the middle of the screen, you could catch like the funny moments, and then that would draw people to your content.
Okay. All right. Imperious, this is why you can't come on, because you cannot control yourself. All right. What? Which one? I need a mask too. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Do you think that I have like jiggly arms?
My earpiece keeps on falling out.
You have tiny little ears. I mean, you've seen your like friends' moms. Can you
Not
compare?
really. Not really.
So who has jiggly arms, me or your friends' moms?
I don't know. I don't really look at people's arms.
Okay, fine. In general. Not helping. So if you had to rate people on a scale of 1 to 10 for attractiveness, all right, how attractive was Gaga when he was 20 something, when I showed you the pictures of him?
I've never seen. I only seen pictures of him when he was like 12.
He doesn't have any pictures when he was 12.
Yeah, like the one that his mom sent us.
I never saw that.
I did.
The one when he was doing his fighting stuff, that video?
Yeah, 2.
That was a 2 for you? Why would you say he's a 2?
He looked like a loser.
Wow. Why would you say that about the birth giver? You don't know how to play any sports. Why are you gonna be mean to someone who
plays sports?
What
How
sports?
dare you?
What sports?
I've played football, basketball, and soccer.
Okay, so what are you good at? Which sport?
Let's not talk about that.
Okay. So you're like, okay. Oh, here, answer this question. What is this?
I hope not.
You're there. What do you see? What do you see, child?
You're just like, quickly get in the car, get all the groceries there. This is where most people get kidnapped.
Yes, exactly. Paranoid schizophrenia. That's right. It's true.
You need help.
Yeah. Okay, how about this one? What? Do I have any friends?
I think you have like one friend.
Be honest. I have people come over.
Okay, fine, 2.
No, what about the other ones?
What do you mean the other one?
Count all the friends. Think about it. I've had birthday parties.
1.
No.
It's about 4 friends.
No, it's not just 4. I have way more friends than that. You're just being crazy.
Okay, 4.5.
No, there's no such thing as a half friend. Ah. Okay, let's see. Am I rude to waiters?
No, but you do ask for bottled water even if they only have tap.
Yes, I do not drink. I do not drink.
And I always think
tap
it's
water.
so rude.
You want me to drink tap water?
Just drink it. You're like, if you don't have any tap water, if you don't have any bottled water, I'll just starve. Be fine.
Yes.
And like the waiter's like panicking, like, where's the tap? Where's the bottled water?
But you have to specify not plastic bottled waters, glass bottled waters.
Most of the time, they'll just take like a bottled water and just put tap in it.
Oh, great. Oh my God. So, how often do I cry? Jeez. What? Never?
I don't think I don't think you've cried before.
That's
I
right.
know.
Heart of stone.
But you do laugh really, really loud when you're like watching like other people on YouTube.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Jesus. Do I shed a lot of hair?
How am I supposed to know this?
Well, you would know if I did.
How would I know?
Is your dad a good fighter?
Whenever he practices, it looks like he's doing a ritual.
So you think he's like in the Illuminati?
He looks like he's in a cult or something.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
Like in the living room, he would just be doing.
Yes.
Very weird.
Okay. Do I have
Yes.
to? No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Why do you like this? I never curse. When do I curse?
Okay. You've cursed at my uncle, grandma, me,
I never curse at you.
me,
No.
father,
No.
father,
No.
father, me,
No.
me.
No. Only when we're driving.
Oh yeah, right. Strangers. On the phone, yes, a lot.
Who am I cursing to on the phone?
I think like grandma.
Grandma. Well, grandma doesn't count. Am I a bad driver?
Do you really want to know?
I think I'm better than Gaga. What does that mean?
No, you're not a good driver.
Are you not alive still?
Barely.
Have we ever gotten into an accident?
Almost.
You
never. You
never.
always went into like those parking garages and they were always like closed off and you're like, oh no.
What?
You never look in like the parking garages and they're like closed off.
What are you
And then
talking
you have
about?
to back out and then you almost get in like a
This never happened. This was a dream you had.
a dream.
You just have like dreams and then you blame me for them.
Like
Okay. Who do you think is hotter, me or Aunt Vicky?
Oh
my God.
I don't know.
Who's more attractive?
I don't know.
Neither. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, how attractive am I compared to all the other moms? Be honest.
Because you're my mother.
No, don't just be honest.
8.
Be on, but like, have you seen the other people?
Fine, 8.9.
Thank you. 8.9. Well, let's see. Simperius, for some reason, wants to know if I've ever tripped and fell.
Yeah, many times.
No, that doesn't happen.
Sometimes I'll accidentally drink 1 drop of water and then you'll trip. And one time you also got knocked by the door and like the back of your ankle.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And you're like, no, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
Yes. I was coming into the door and I'm stepped up and then my ankle is out of the door and the back of the door slams on the back of my ankle really hard because the wind and stuff. So yes, it hurt and I was in pain. And you're like talking to me and I'm like, please don't talk to me while I'm in pain. Give me a minute.
No, it was not like that. You were yelling at the top of your lungs.
Hey. In a classy way. In a classy way.
How do you yell classy?
Okay. Anyways, do you miss your dad when he's not here working?
Most of the time I'm just on the computer doom scrolling.
So you rather be online than hang out with your dad. That's just...
He just cooks and plays video games.
So you don't...
Basically you.
Wow. So you just called your dad basically me, but a guy.
The only difference is that you don't make money and he does.
So there's literally no difference between me and your father except that he makes money. Are you serious?
Yes.
There's no difference. Who's funnier?
But you both have a sense of humor.
Okay, but if you have to pick who's funnier. Jeez.
Pretty sure I'll get beat.
What? Okay, how about who is more attractive, me or your father?
Probably you.
Thank you. See, I win. The end. Good God. Okay. Who's smarter, your dad or me?
It's always you think the other one is wrong and the other one thinks the other one is wrong, so I never know the truth sometimes. Okay. So it's either you have the same exact opinion or it's entirely different.
So either we 100% agree or we're completely on opposite sides.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. And is that, do you feel like that works?
Sometimes.
Interesting. Do you ever disagree with us?
Sometimes.
Like, what is something that you think you know more than we would know?
I would love to go to this place called Crumble Cookie.
No. So what you think you know is what kind of junk foods are acceptable? That's what you know about the world.
Yes.
That's wrong. Oh my gosh. Anyways, what else? Who's your favorite cat?
You mean like Mia or Missy?
Yeah, of the cats.
Well, I mean, Missy scratches all the time.
You annoy her all the time.
Well, no matter what with Mia, she never scratches. She hasn't even hissed unless it's at Missy.
That's true. So we don't have any dogs, just the 2 cats and fish.
Way too many fish.
What do you think about the baby fish that we got today?
I don't really care.
I feel like they've already been eaten, so.
I think my mask turned off.
Yeah. Sorry. I think it died.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, like what else? Anything else you want to talk about? How's school? When you want to tell everybody about what did you do for Easter? You got to like run around with your friends. How was that?
Oh yeah, I went to this like park with my friend, and there was one scooter, and we kept on stealing it from each other.
It's called sharing.
Stealing it from each other, and there's like a park nearby, so sometimes like we would just like go there and then go back, go there, go back. So by the end of the day, I was very, very tired.
But you said it was like the first time that you got to be like wild and free with other kids without parents very close by.
Yeah, the parents were just like kind of there, but you didn't really see them most of the time.
Yeah, so you got your first like sense of what it was like to grow up in my generation.
Yes.
And you only had 1 day of it. How sad.
Let's hope it happens again next year.
Yeah. Geez, what are these questions? Who do you love more, me or your dad?
Well, you're able to manipulate father more to get me more stuff, so. Yeah.
Calm down, Simperius. Jeez. Anyways, okay, let's see. Anything else we could talk about? How's school? How are the kids? Are there any new problems with the kids? Is everybody like mentally stable?
Yeah, everyone's mentally stable.
Do you have any friends that are like on antidepressants or any sort of like
No.
stuff, medications that are suspicious?
No.
Okay, so everybody seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Is anybody on Ozempic?
No, I don't think they even know what that is.
Do you know what that is?
No.
Good. So nobody's on like depression stuff, right?
No.
Okay, good. Remember, always be like afraid of people who are on those things because those are the crazy ones.
I thought you said when you were.
Whoa. What are you gonna say?
No.
What are you gonna say?
When you were in school, I thought you said that you befriended one of those kids.
Well, yeah, I didn't know any better. So like my theory was whenever like there's like a weird kid, but the problem is everybody's a weird kid now, especially when you go into high school, they're all going to be weird. But there was only one kid in my high school, so I thought, let me be friends with him because he had this book on how to make, pew-pews and blow up stuff. And I'm like, this kid is sus. So I tried to be like really friendly with him in case he did any crazy stuff. Maybe I'd be safe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yes, so they don't pew-pew you because you got to worry about that stuff in your generation. I was like, I think, yeah, I was before that stuff happened.
Okay.
So they're saying be friends with the weird kids because it'll save your life. Anyways, okay, look. Here we go. Here, take this. Quick. So, anyways, anything else you want to talk about, or are you good?
I've been replaced with a cat.
So, who are you gonna pick to like marry? Do you want to pick like an IT nerd because they're gonna have all the money?
I could be replaced.
What do you mean?
Like with robots. Because soon the new coding language is going to be English because of AI.
So, do you think the nerds are gonna be replaced first?
Yeah.
So then, who's gonna be left to be able to work? What kind of jobs do you think we'll need when AI is over?
The only job that we may need is probably law enforcement because if a robot gets shot, then you lose millions of dollars.
Wait. So you're saying, let me put her down. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you're saying that we need law enforcement to protect the robots from the people? That's an interesting take, but okay. I mean, I guess it could be a possibility that they would maybe. So they're saying you should become a zookeeper.
I mean, I'm pretty sure like
a robot could do it.
Like robots and cameras can do that, but that's like in the far, far future.
Yeah. So pretty much like what kind of jobs do you think the robots and the AI won't be able to do?
Probably ones that people don't want to spend too much money on.
Give me an idea. Think about it. Think it through.
Like probably any job that's like minimum wage, unless it's that one place, like that one McDonald's, I think, that is controlled by robots.
Okay, but what can a person do? If you know a robot can do that, they're going to be doing it for sure.
Maybe like
okay.
If there's too many robots and like they all have free will, then I'm pretty sure there's going to be like people just trying to like make sure that they don't go rogue because of like different movies and superstitions.
So the only jobs will be like people who like watch the robots to make sure they don't get out of line.
Yeah, like you watching the robot vacuum to make sure it doesn't crash or steal any rugs.
What?
Yeah, like that's why we had to put the rugs up because it kept on like stealing the rugs and taking with it.
You mean the vacuum gets caught in the rug? So like we'd have to have people that remove obstacles so the robots can move around safely?
Yes.
Okay, that's what people are good for. Wow. I mean, I didn't think of that, but all right. Jeez. This one? Don't laugh at his jokes. He's horrible. Okay. Anything else you think is going to go on in the future? How do you think you're going to be able to pick a husband with like all this stuff going on now in the world?
I probably won't care. I'm just gonna have like a few thousand cats.
So you want to be a cat lady. Great.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's always an option. Just leave her be.
But she's so cute.
I know.
You're
So
blocking her. Make sure the world is able to see her.
I'm not grooming her for marriage. You don't have to get married if you don't want to. If you want to be a cat lady, you could be a cat lady, but just be the best cat lady that you could be. That's all that matters, okay?
I'm gonna own 50 cats.
As many cats as you can fit in your house. Be like fooled with like, and the fluffy cats, the fluffiest cats that you can find, and they will smother you at night. And then it'll be like echoes of meow. Oh, look at this one. She's behind there doing some cat business. So yeah, I think we should like breed Mias, like different Persian cats. Just have like thousands of Persian cats. I feel like that's the future.
What is she doing?
She's living her best life. What?
She's like, I think she was trying to go like behind and on the second story of the shelf.
Oh, are you a feminist?
I don't think so.
Do you even know what that is?
Barely.
Perfect. See? Enjoy your childhood. Do you think that men are superior to women, or women are superior to men, or they're the same? Or they're the same but different?
The men do most of the dangerous work.
Okay. Good.
So like they do the work that women don't want to do.
Yes. Okay.
So
Very
you
smart.
need both of them.
Yes. So what work do women do that men don't want to do? Is there anything, or like there's nothing?
Mostly like interior design and wedding planning.
Oh my God, Mia just fell. She's fine. So yeah, so we need women to do interior design and wedding planning. But can't the gay men do that better than women?
But that's different. So there's also other stuff like being a freeloader.
What are you talking about?
Influencers like Sephora, working at Sephora, Instagram.
What?
I'm thinking of random things that I've seen people.
Okay, so you think women are better at being Instagram influencers? So women's work is Instagram influencers. What else did you say? Working at Sephora?
And interior design.
Interior design. Okay. And what else? And wedding planning. Can they plan anything but weddings, or just wedding planning?
Also flight attendants.
A flight attendant. Why a flight attendant? Why do women do that well?
Probably because they might think it's like they're needed, but it's also like this. It's the safest means of transportation, but they're also needed because just in case, like that 1% of the time, they are needed. So I guess it's so that they feel needed or something.
So being a flight attendant is a good job for women because it makes them feel important and needed in the world. Jeez. So there's like, what? So there's like, nope. Yes, me. I know. I'm very confused. So there's like no jobs that women are good at. They're all like fake jobs to make them feel important. Oh my God.
I think it's mainly the fun jobs.
So yeah, women can only do fun jobs to feel important. Okay.
I mean, with flight attendants, you get to fly the world for free.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But a guy can't do that, right?
They can, but it's just like mostly women do that. It's like I think it's like an 85% of them do that.
I love how you're just coming up with like statistics out of nowhere with such confidence.
It was like 80 to like 90%, I think.
Yeah. What do you think about nurses? Like grandma's a nurse. Do you think that that's an important job, or is that like a fake job that we give them to feel important?
They're basically caretakers.
Yes.
They're like daycare workers, but for all ages.
So a nurse is a daycare worker. So it's basically like taking care of children, but they're just adult children.
Yeah, and they do
Okay.
know like a few things to save someone's life, but
they just do like a handful of little tools in the tool belt.
Yeah, and then they just call the doctor for help.
They call a man to help. Oh God! What if the doctor is a woman? Then what's gonna happen? Who do they call?
I don't know, Ghostbuster?
Jesus. Well, beautiful. Oh my God. So, what retirement home are you going to stick me in when I'm old?
Okay, so there's this one off of Palm Beach.
In Palm Beach, fancy. I like. Where's this going? Yeah.
And then I'm going to take your retirement fund and I'm going to make sure that you're always paying for it.
Wow. So you're going to put me in a retirement home in Palm Beach and take all my money?
Yes.
Okay. That's beautiful. I'm very proud. So would you ever be a nurse?
I don't think they make enough.
What kind of money do you need to make to get off your butt?
At least 6 figures.
6 figures.
For like anywhere in the world, I think it's 6 figures, but it has to be like, I think 200K.
You need at least 200K. So what kind of jobs do you think you can do for 200K?
I think like a surgeon or a neurosurgeon.
But you just said like women can't do that type of work. So how are you going to pull that off?
There's business stuff. You can do business.
Business stuff, AI.
Then why did you want me to get a business?
No, make your own business, but you can't be hired.
Not like be hired for business. Like if you have your own business.
What would you do as your own business?
Probably just continue like I want to be acupuncturist because no one ever knows what that is.
Okay, perfect. I like this.
Be
so something like weird.
I want to be an acupuncturist when I grow up. It's always like I want to be a doctor. I want to be like a teacher. I want to be a scientist. I want to be a firefighter. It's never I want to be an acupuncturist and study acupuncture and massage stuff.
Beautiful. So wow. Let's see. What about like an anesthesiologist? They make a lot of money. They just like inject people with anesthesia so they fall asleep or can't feel or remember surgeries.
I'm pretty sure they could be replaced by a tablespoon.
What?
Like measurements. They can literally be replaced by measurements.
Holy. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could get a machine that monitors vital signs and can inject somebody with anesthesia as needed.
I'm pretty sure like at some point the heart rate monitor is just going to have like something like a little box that says acceptable amount of anesthesia.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just take out like a tablespoon or something like that and you just put the liquid in and then you like put it in the needle.
Okay. Do you know who Elvira is?
No.
Nobody knows that. You're old, Simperius. What's something weird that I do?
Sleep until
No.
You sleep until like 11 a.m. and when I am at school like 2.
No.
Yes.
I wake up before 2. I have to be in line an hour before you get out of school.
Yeah, and that's an hour before school.
Mm-hmm. So How late do you sleep in on the weekends?
Normally like 8 or 9. Normally I'll wake up at 8 and then take my phone and then sleep in until 9.
Nice, nice. So you're more like grandma. You're like one of those early people.
I try to sleep in. It's just because of school, like they make me wake up at 7.
Mhm. Yes, this is true. Do I wear masks around the house? Like skincare masks?
Sometimes.
Okay, let's go. What do you think about school? Do you think you're learning anything?
I mean, I'm just learning the basic stuff. It's just like I'm always hoping for a sub so I don't have to do much work. That's the only good thing about school. Is that there's always a chance that you don't have to do anything that day. But with homeschool, you always have to do something.
Are you excited to do homeschool? Why?
Have you seen Father?
Oh yeah, he
He
was
has no
homeschooled.
friends.
Well, that's his choice, Pete. That's his choice. What? It is.
Why would he choose that?
Because he doesn't like to go out with people.
So it made him an introvert.
Yes, he's an introvert because he doesn't like going out. Because what is he going to do? Do you agree with this statement?
Yes.
Oh my God. Do you think that you are like cooler?
Yes, I think I'm very much cooler.
How many friends do you have?
Like 27
That's it? 27.
or maybe 6, 7.
No, you don't. So you know that I had a lot of friends when I was your age too, but when you get older, like things changed. Like they get families that they have to take care of. They move away.
But now we have phones. Like you could just bring your phone anywhere and it's less likely that the phone number will change.
Yeah, but how are you going to talk to someone that you can't see? Like because
FaceTime.
yeah, but they moved away. Like you got nothing. What if they have nothing
But
to talk
grandma.
about? Huh?
With grandma, you FaceTime her.
She's my mom. That's different. I'm talking about friends. Do you know what cope is?
Like when you're coping or something.
Explain it. Like try to define the word.
Like whenever you're depressed and you want to do something to not be depressed.
I don't. Okay.
Like a coping mechanism or something.
Is it a coping mechanism? Wow. Yes. Do you need a social life?
Yes.
You hang out with your friends all the time. They're coming tomorrow.
Yeah. I think everyone needs a social life except you. You'll be fine.
Okay, thank you. So how often do you think adults should hang out with their friends when they have children?
Whenever the children are at school, I think
You know
it's
that the
acceptable.
parents are also working when the children are in school.
Do you work?
Not
Exactly.
the other ones work.
Not that much.
The other parents work, Pootie.
Okay, well then, on the weekends.
Okay,
like,
tell them, when was the
late
last
at night.
time that I had a friend over?
I think it was like 2 months ago.
Last Wednesday, Violet. Come on. I mean, remember last Wednesday? Remember we had her over and we were painting and you came home.
That was like 2 months ago.
It was literally last
It
Wednesday.
was 2 months ago.
Last Wednesday.
2 months ago.
Oh my God. Quiet. So, anything else? All right. You guys, she gets to leave the house and her friends are coming over. Okay. All right. Do you feel like you're sheltered that I stop you from hanging out with your friends?
You don't really stop me. It's just like their parents stop them most of the time.
Thank you. Thank you. Why do their parents stop them from hanging out? What's the excuses you hear?
Like bad grades.
Yeah, because they keep failing. That's not my fault.
But it's mainly because of the teachers. They never put in like the grades on time.
So the teachers are terrible, and that means your friends get bad grades, and then you can't hang out with them. They get punished.
Good grades, but that's because I stand up to them and say, "Can you please put in the grades?" And then they do it. But they just stand there and hope and pray that they put in the grades before their parents yell at them.
So basically, it's the other parents that are the problem.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not me. Thank you. Anything else going on in like childhood world? Do you feel like you had a good childhood so far?
I think so.
Did you have like a lot of like, did you get cool stuff? Do you feel like,
Yeah,
are you proud of like the fact that we're spending a lot of money for like your braces and all like the toys you've got? Like, is that?
Well, the braces hurt. So
Yeah. Here we go.
I don't really care about that much.
So you're gonna love the fact that you got braces because Grandma never got me braces.
Your teeth looks fine.
They don't look fine. They're a mess.
Look.
I need.
In the chat, say, "Is this teeth good?"
Is this teeth good? Oh my gosh. Your teeth are gonna be perfect. There's nothing wrong with having braces. They're gonna be perfect, and you're gonna be so happy that you got braces. Because I could not get braces because Grandma.
See, the teeth good.
The teeth good. Oh my God. So I couldn't get braces because Grandma said it was a waste of her money. So my teeth just went to hell and they're a little crooked.
Is this person your favorite troll?
Sure. Yes. Look, Simperius had braces.
See, they said teeth good.
Yes, your teeth are gonna be good now.
No, they're talking about your teeth.
No. My teeth are not good. They need to be fixed, but it's too late. When you're an adult, you can't fix them. Because if you try to fix them when you're an adult, you get that gap in the middle of your teeth.
There's no gap there.
There's none now, but if I fix them, like spread them out how they're supposed to be spread out, then you get a gap in the front.
Okay, so get like the porcelain teeth.
Veneers?
Yeah.
No, I'm not getting fake teeth.
Just a little attachment and you just like put it there.
So I'll have two huge front teeth?
No, like you get the middle part and you just put it there.
Like make a third smaller tooth in the middle.
But it's not like separate. It looks like it's a part of the two front teeth.
No, I'm not. You can't do that because you'll have your teeth in the front. So then it would look like you have a third fake tooth in the middle.
I mean,
I can't do that.
What if you take out the two teeth and then you put in and you do implants and then you just
take out all the teeth.
No, only the two front teeth.
And then you
make them regular sized.
Like they are regular sized, but cheekies.
Then you make them bigger and like wider, not longer, but like wider.
Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. Are you worried that I'm?
I don't think so.
Be honest. Do you think
you're fine?
No. Be honest. It's okay.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
No. What is it? Do I need to lose weight?
I mean, you walk enough, so you'll be fine. I mean, you walk every night at 7, so.
Okay. How often do I eat?
Okay, so you always complain that Do you have to eat 3 times a day? Well, come on. So, you eat like 4 times a day?
I do not. I do not.
No, you have morning snack.
I don't have snacks.
Breakfast,
It's
yes.
called breakfast. There's no
No,
snack.
you have morning snack.
Tell me what a morning snack is.
You have like your coffee with the little dipping stuff in it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they're like biscuits.
I do not have biscuits.
Yes.
That is on Saturdays when we order from the bakery.
Okay, so the average is like 3.5 times a day.
No. What do I
3
eat
1/4.
during the week when it's a regular day? God.
I think like 3.14159 too.
The heck are you saying?
Maybe you should have been homeschooled. I don't know. That was pie, by the way.
Okay, great. What does that have to do with it? I do not eat pie. What are you talking about?
I was talking about the number pie.
Okay, stop. Anyways, I do not eat 4 times a day.
You do.
No, I don't. Stop. I eat my 2 pieces of meat with my coffee for breakfast.
The most unusual breakfast ever.
I'm trying to live. And then at night for dinner, I have dinner. And then that's it.
You forgot to mention lunch. What is it?
The vacuum cleaner turned on again.
I think it's stuck.
Oh my gosh. This is fake news from a child who lies.
I don't lie.
Yes, you do.
I am the
What snacks?
peaceful person.
Your cuteness has nothing to do with the fact that I do not have
They
snacks.
can't even see my face.
Yeah, but I do not have snacks.
I think I've seen you with snacks, including father.
Okay, father, he has a lot of snacks. After dinner, he eats like 4 or 5 snacks. And he does it like in the pantry because
Oh wait, well, what about your cheesecake?
I have 1 cheesecake a week. It is a high protein cheesecake. It is keto.
I think the robot vacuum cleaner is stuck.
Yes. Do you
Trying to
know?
break
Do you
in.
know where I keep your dad locked up?
So first, she pushes him outside the door, locks the door, and tell him to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
And so you basically lock him outside.
Yes, I make him work. Yes, good job. Mm-hmm. Oh, it talks. Do you know what mukbang is?
Yeah, it's whenever like these sometimes obese people eat a bunch of food at once.
Yeah.
And probably are either bulking or just gaining weight for no reason.
Do you think I do mukbang?
I mean, whenever you eat cheesecake.
Cheesecake? It's a slice, Pootie. It's
a
not.
big old slice.
No. Good God. Have I ever had a gallon of ice cream? No.
I don't think so.
How many times do I feed your dad?
You only feed him dinner. The rest is up to him.
He's not home.
Well, do you send him away with a little lunchbox? What is he supposed to eat for lunch?
He doesn't eat lunch. He said he doesn't want to eat lunch because he's working on his figure. And then
Not
he
working.
binges at night. Do you know who Jabba the Hutt is?
Now I do.
How do you know?
The name.
No, but do you know who that is?
No.
Like what it looks like? Okay, never mind. You can't get the joke.
Oh, was it that person? I mean, not person. Character from a show.
Mm-hmm.
In a movie, in a character.
Good job.
I think it was
Star
like
Wars.
Oh yeah, that one. I think you showed me it, and it looked like Mia. I think you said.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Whenever the cat lays down like that, we call her Jabba the Hutt pose.
Yes. Indeed.
Yes. Mhm. Is this true?
Well, father normally has about 4 more extra snacks after that. None of them have protein. It's all just chocolate bars and peanuts.
Yeah. So can we roast him? He's the one who actually eats a lot of junk food. I do not. I watch my weight. What does he have after dinner, which is the worst time to snack? Throw him under the
No,
yes.
he said that after you have all your meat, you can have whatever you want.
That's not true. You know that's not true. You should not have junk food before you have protein because it's a worse sugar spike. That's true. But that doesn't mean you can just eat whatever you want just because you ate some meat first. So how many snacks does he have? Go on. Detail the snacks.
First, he has either a whole chocolate bar.
Mhm.
I'm talking full size, not those little tiny ones.
Yes, he does.
Or half a chocolate bar.
Yes.
Or 1 square if he's being cheeky.
Cheeky.
Or then he'll have some walnuts, then some peanuts.
Yeah.
And then rice cake, the crunchy ones.
Yep.
And then he will like just go on the computer and just look at Instagram or Facebook.
Talk more about the snacks. He also has the yogurt snack.
I've never seen him eat yogurt.
Yogurt. He puts the nuts into the yogurt and mixes it up and eats
that.
that.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen.
He just got a bag of pecans and then put like brown sugar and regular sugar and made a sugar sauce and like made roasted caramel pecans. And he's just been eating that.
He's being creative.
Yeah, like he's just like, I don't do that. I have standards. Is it true that I do not eat cakes? In fact, you're the one who eats cakes.
No, I
Mm-hmm.
I had a project and I had to make a cake. I don't know why they expect me to cook.
Yeah, and I told you to use the AI cake. The picture came out perfect.
No, it didn't.
It was beautiful.
Show them the picture.
I will show them the picture. It was the best AI cake.
It was the worst.
It was freaking perfect.
It looked so cartoony. They said that I had to have a realistic picture of me in it.
Okay, hold on. This is what we got. All right.
And this teacher isn't just like, oh, well, there's a picture of a cake. It's fine.
Okay, look at this. This looks perfect.
It does not look like it.
It looks perfect.
Not at all. Not at all.
It looks real. It looks like you did it.
Yeah, but no, this is so like neat. And look, that is not, you cannot just spawn arrows out of like thin air and just put them there and just like type in with your little invisible keyboard.
Okay, look, I made this one. I said make it look a little more like a child made it, and look at how perfect that is.
We do not live in that house.
They've never been into your house before. This
could
have worked.
Up? Why is the plate so smooth?
Plates are supposed to be smooth. What do you expect?
There would have been icing on the plate.
Well, what if you knew how to ice?
Where are the crumbs?
So then I said, make it without the labels, and this could have passed.
No, it could have not.
It could have passed.
It doesn't look like you used like a, I don't know, like Play-Doh. It looks like Play-Doh.
This is actually just as terrible as the one we actually made.
Are you judging me?
Yes, I am.
You did most of it.
I did. What's the powerhouse of the cell?
The mitochondria.
Good job, butt cheeks. Okay. What are the cytoplasms? Do you remember?
The blue ones, the little dots.
Okay. Good job. I'm sure we know what that means.
I also found out the mitochondria one from YouTube.
All right. Did you learn anything about the cell with your homework?
No, except that everyone in my class is a terrible baker, except like the people who just go off like a recipe. Most of them just like put things together and they had like a 50-50 chance of it tasting good.
So, okay, our cake versus everybody else's cake, who has the best?
I mean, there was this one person who had a moist cake, but everyone
Wait,
probably got.
You're basing it off of the quality of eating the cake. I'm talking about the looks of the cake.
Well, then everyone would have failed, even us.
So everybody's cake was absolutely
there
terrible.
was this one that was like a cute little ladybug, and it had like it open, and it was pretty realistic.
What does a ladybug have to do with a cell?
No, it was like a little ladybug, and like the top half of it was like cut off, and then there was a cell in there.
Lord have mercy. What are your pronouns?
She, her.
Thank you. Next question. Do you know any they,
No.
thems? No.
No.
Thank God. Good job. All right. I mean, I got nothing else. You got anything else to say? What? Do you like school? I don't know.
I mean, I don't know.
All right. Okay. Whatever makes you feel better. Oh, Simperius wants to talk to you. Can you be civilized? Do you guys think Simperius can be civilized for 10 seconds, or is he like too psycho? Vote in the chat. No. We got 2 no's. Okay. No, another no. No. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, Superiors. Too psycho. No. Okay. Oh my God. Well, unfortunately, Superiors, you have been voted off the island. Sorry. Sorry, bro. My God. No, stop. Can't have any of these people be civilized for 2 seconds. Anyways, so that's all for today, guys. Stop, Superiors. Control yourself. This is why you can't come up here. Oh my God. Anyways, thanks everyone for coming. It's been a fun take your kid to work day, and we had fun on the job training. And stop, Superiors. We had really good on the job training today, and hopefully someday we'll have another freeloader in the family to sit around and stream with me. Yes. And a future cat lady. Stay blessed.